Ian, it's like I saw you yesterday.
Wow.
That's just amazing how that works.
Hello.
It's actually amazing. We've got Dallas on the left-hand side and Eindhoven, the Netherlands, on the right-hand side.
Yeah. If only it kind of arranged the list by geographic location, so that me and Christina definitely are in the Texas zone.
Like I saw you yesterday.
Then
Wow.
Jerome
Yeah.
somewhere.
That's amazing.
Netherlands. Natasha, I think, is still on the
It's actually
stateside,
amazing.
right? I
We've
don't
got
think
Dallas on the left-hand
she's
side
in
and
Canada,
Eindhoven, the
correct?
Netherlands, on the right-hand side.
Vancouver.
I'm
Where's
in
the
Vancouver,
Yeah,
Vancouver,
you
Canada.
would be on the left side of Jerome, so bring him
Me
over.
and Christina definitely are in the
No, I
Texas
don't think I can drag a window.
Jerome.
Nope.
Good morning, Vancouver.
Netherlands. Natasha, I think, is still on the stateside, right? I don't think she's in Canada.
Hey, I don't know if I muted again.
Vancouver. Where's the
Oh, I didn't.
Vancouver.
Good morning
You would
from
be on the left
Vancouver.
side of Jerome,
Almost
so bring
noon.
him over.
Definitely are in the
No, I don't think I can drag a window. I
Hello.
think we're just waiting
Good
on
morning,
Sandy, yeah?
Vancouver.
Netherlands. Natasha, I think, is still on
You
the
guys
stateside,
hear me?
right? I don't think she's. Yeah, we can hear you.
Hey, I don't know if I muted again.
Vancouver. Where's the
Oh, I didn't. Good morning from Vancouver. Almost noon.
Is the audio okay?
I can hear you
Yep.
just fine, actually.
What?
I say I can hear you just fine.
You guys hear me?
Sounds good.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hey, I don't know if I muted again. Oh, I didn't. Good morning.
So I guess we are live. Seems like. Is the audio okay?
I don't have my YouTube up, so I'm going to assume that you are correct. We can assume that we're live. I can hear you just fine.
You guys hear me?
Sounds good.
So go.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, this is like totally experimental for me, so I hope it's working. So I guess we are live. I don't know. I'm hearing like double audio at the
I don't
back.
have my
so-
YouTube up, so I'm going to assume that you are correct. You could be some localized echo, perhaps. It could be the possibility that you're using multiple mics.
Okay. Well, as long as it's okay for the live audience, then I think we are good to go. I don't know. I'm hearing.
I can go upstairs and check on my other computer and just kind of see where the feed is. So I'll turn off my video here, but I'll report back and see how it's looking off of YouTube on my own. It could be the possibility
Okay,
that you're
great.
using
That would be
multiple
awesome.
mics.
Thank you.
Okay.
I just checked it. It's working. You're good.
It's
So the
working.
audio is not weird or anything.
Nope.
I can go upstairs and check on my other computer and just kind of see where the feed is. So I'll turn off
So
my
I'm
video
like
here, but
totally
I'll report back and see how
multitasking
it's
here,
looking
so I'm
off of YouTube
controlling
on my
the
own. It could be the possibility that
the
you're using
views
multiple
of the
mics.
YouTube, and I'm like
I just checked it. It's working.
going to
You're
facilitate
good.
the whole
It's
group.
working.
At the same time, I'm gonna monitor the chat.
Nope.
So
You're with a very forgiving audience. You'll be okay. I'll turn off my
I'm
video
like
here, but
totally.
I'll
All
report
right,
back and see
so
Just don't click any red dots or red X's on some of those windows unless you absolutely want to
going to
close them.
facilitate the whole group. At the same time, I'm gonna monitor the chat. So I don't hear so
You're with a
well
very
on my
forgiving audience.
side.
You'll be
It's a bit
okay.
weird. But I'm afraid to touch the audio setting now.
Just don't click any red dots or red X's on some of those windows unless you absolutely want to
Going to
close them.
facilitate the whole group. At the same time, I'm gonna monitor the chat. So I don't hear so
You're with a
well
very
on
forgiving
my
audience.
side.
You'll be
Let's
okay.
switch to mute, I guess. Audio setting now.
Just don't click any red dots or red X's. Yeah, I think once you share your screen will, your video will turn off and it'll just be the screen you're sharing, right?
So switch to mute, I guess. All right. Shall we start?
Yeah, I
You
think
guys
once
ready?
you share your screen, I think so.
I'm ready.
Your video will turn
Okay.
off and it'll just be the screen you're sharing, right?
Me too.
Sorry?
We are all ready.
All right. Okay. So this is like I guess
Yeah, I
this
think
is
once you
a
share your
sprint
screen,
that was
I think
left
so.
off from the
I'm
previous
ready.
team,
Your video will turn
which
off
was
and it'll just be the screen you're
the
sharing,
challenge
right?
was
Me
to
too.
how we can match designers and
We are all ready.
clients, so that sometimes like clients come and they don't know exactly what they want in terms of design, and sometimes designers don't exactly know what the
I'm
clients
ready.
want. So that was kind of like the big overview challenge there. And from the previous team that we worked on a
We are
solution,
all ready.
and the background story is that we kind of wanted to move forward to the to a iteration sprint, but then we end up having instead of the original member, we end up recruiting like almost a whole new team. So having said that, that means that we decided to move on to almost like a brand new sprint, but stick with the one of the how might we that we already worked on before, which is the challenge now becomes the how might we help the designer to ensure quality communication between designers and clients in producing a successful, trustworthy design brief. And because of that, we are not going to have extra expert interviews because that was already done in the previous design sprint. And so we can actually go straight into doing the long-term goal exercise here. So for the first exercise, I will start the timer soon, and everyone just put in their thoughts on how we want the, if everything works perfectly, how you will imagine in 2 years this thing will be. For the first exercise, I will start in terms of, addressing the challenge back, which on the left side of the mirror here. Is that clear for everyone? If everything works, this is very challenging for me that manage the whole the stream and the mirror and the chat and everything. I will start in terms of, addressing the challenge.
While we brainstorm, you can do the chatting.
Is that clear? Sorry? If everything works.
While we are doing the brainstorming, you can do the chatting.
Okay. All right, then I'm gonna start timer for 5 minutes, and you guys can begin writing.
While we brainstorm, you can do the chatting.
Is that clear? Sorry?
While we are doing the brainstorming, you can do the chatting.
Okay. All right, then I'm gonna start timer for 5 minutes, and you guys can begin writing.
While we brainstorm, you can do the chatting.
Is that clear? Sorry?
While we are doing the brainstorming, you can do the chatting.
Okay. All right, then I'm gonna start timer for 5 minutes, and you guys can begin writing.
While we're doing the brainstorming, you can do the chatting.
Okay. All right, then I'm gonna start
While we are doing the brainstorming, you can do the chatting.
Okay. And you guys can begin writing.
While we brainstorm, you can do the chatting.
For 5 minutes. Sorry? You guys can begin writing. Feel free to
doing the
use the
brainstorming, you can do the
sticky notes on
chatting.
top as well. Okay. All right, then I'm gonna
While
start
we are doing the brainstorming,
timer
you can
for
do the
5 minutes,
chatting.
and you guys can begin writing.
While we're doing the brainstorming, you can do the chatting.
Okay. All right, then I'm gonna feel
While we
free
are
to
doing the
use the
brainstorming, you can do the
sticky notes on
chatting.
top as well. Okay. You guys can. All right, then I'm
While we
gonna
brainstorm,
start
you can do the chatting.
timer for 5 minutes, and you guys can begin writing. Feel
While we
free
are
to
doing the
use the
brainstorming, you can do the
sticky notes on
chatting.
top as well. Okay. All right, then I'm gonna feel
While we
free
are
to
doing the
use the
brainstorming, you can do the
sticky notes on
chatting.
top as well. Okay. And you guys can begin writing.
While we doing the brainstorming, you can do the chatting.
All right, then I'm gonna feel
While we
free
are
to
doing the
use the
brainstorming, you can do the
sticky notes on
chatting.
top as well. Okay. All right, then I'm gonna feel
While we
free
are
to
doing the
use the
brainstorming, you can do the
sticky notes on
chatting.
top as well. Okay. And you guys can begin writing. Feel
While
free
we're
to
doing the
use the
brainstorming, you can do the
sticky notes on
chatting.
top as well. Okay. All right, then I'm gonna feel
While we
free
are
to
doing the
use the
brainstorming, you can do the
sticky notes on
chatting.
top as well. Okay. And you guys can. All right, then I'm
While we
gonna feel free to
brainstorming,
use
you
the
can do the chatting.
feel
While we
free
are
to
doing the
use the
brainstorming, you can do the
sticky notes on
chatting.
top as well. Okay. All right, then I'm gonna feel
While we
free
are
to
doing the
use the
brainstorming, you can do the
sticky notes on
chatting.
top as well. Okay. And you guys can. All right, then I'm
While we
gonna
are
feel
doing the
free to use the
brainstorming, you can do the
sticky notes on
chatting.
top as well. Okay. All right, then I'm gonna feel
While we
free
are
to
doing the
use the
brainstorming, you can do the
sticky notes on
chatting.
top as well. We have 1 minute left. 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 All right, 10 seconds. Just finish up what you're writing there. We have 1 minute left. We have 1 minute left. We have 1 minute left. Time's up. Is everyone done? We have 1 minute left. I'm going. All right, 10 seconds. Just finish up what you're writing there. Okay. We have 1 minute left. We have 1 minute left. We have 1 minute left. Time's up. Is everyone done? All right, guys. So let's do a voting section. I'll give everyone probably like 5 minutes. Let's see how many cards we have here. What about 10 votes of each person? And then we can vote on it. At the same time, you guys can read and we each sticky note there. So let's do a voting section. I'll give everyone I think you guys have to unmute yourself because I'm watching everything, so I can't necessarily see you nodding or
It's cool.
No problem. It's cool.
We're good.
Great.
Good to go.
Go for it.
So I'm gonna start a voting section, and then we can vote on it. At the same time, you guys can read and we each sticky note there. So go. Let's do a voting section. I'll give everyone I think you guys have to unmute yourself because I'm watching everything, so I can't necessarily see you nodding or
It's cool.
No problem. It's cool.
We're good.
Great.
Good to go.
Go for it.
So I'm gonna start a voting section, and then we can vote on it. At the same time, you guys can read and we each sticky note there. So go. Let's do a voting section. I'll give everyone I think you guys have to unmute yourself because I'm watching everything, so I can't necessarily see you nodding or
It's cool.
No problem. It's cool.
We're good.
Great.
Good to go.
Go for it.
So I'm gonna start a voting section, and then we can vote on it. At the same time, you guys can read and we each sticky note there. So go. Let's do a voting section. I'll give everyone and just a reminder, if you want to remove a vote, just press down Shift key and then click on the number.
It's cool.
No problem. It's cool.
We're good.
Great.
Good to go.
Go for it.
So I'm gonna start a voting section, and then we can vote on it. At the same time, you guys can read and we each sticky note there. So let's do a voting section. I'll give everyone and just a reminder, if you want to remove a vote, just press down Shift key and then click on the number.
It's cool.
No problem. It's cool.
We're good.
Good to go.
Go for it.
So I'm gonna start a voting section, and we can vote on it. At the same time, you guys can read and sticky note there. And just a reminder, if you want to remove a vote, just press down Shift key and then click on the number.
It's cool.
No problem. It's cool.
We're good.
Good to go.
Go for it.
So I'm gonna start a voting section. Oh, Christina, you're fast.
He probably has voted all 10 on one.
No,
I didn't.
I don't know if this can be answered while we're voting, but there's a phrase of maturity labels, and I don't totally understand it. I don't know if anyone can speak to that.
Oh, Christina, you're fast.
I can explain that, it's mine. So if you select work on the marketplace, suppose you're a freelance designer and you source your work via marketplace, you see their design briefs being published, and some kind of a system demonstrates how mature or how complete that design brief is. So that's what I mean with the maturity labels.
But there's a phrase of maturity labels, and I don't totally understand it. I don't know if anyone can speak to that.
Oh, Christina, you're fast.
I can explain that, it's mine. So if you select work on the marketplace, suppose you're a freelance designer and you source your work via marketplace, you see their design briefs being published, and some kind of a system demonstrates how mature or how complete that design brief is. So that's what I mean with the maturity labels.
But there's a phrase of maturity labels, and I don't totally understand it. I don't know if anyone can speak to that.
Oh, Christina, you're fast.
I can explain that, it's mine. So
Ian, are
if
you
you
voting?
select work
Looks
on the
like you're
marketplace,
stuck at the
suppose you're a
fourth
freelance
vote there.
designer and you source your work
No
via
worries.
marketplace, you see their design briefs being published, and some kind of a
No
system
pressure though. Take your time.
demonstrates how mature or how complete that design brief is. So that's what I mean with the maturity labels.
But there's a phrase of maturity labels, and I don't totally understand it. I don't know if anyone can speak to that.
I can explain that, it's mine. So
Ian, are
if
you
you
voting?
select work
Looks
on the
like you're
Yes,
stuck
I
at
am.
the
suppose you're a
fourth
freelance
vote there.
designer and you source your work
No
via
worries.
marketplace, you see their
Hey, Sandy, real quick, are you AJ and Smart Masterclass certified?
some kind of a
Yes,
system
pressure though. Take
Okay,
your
just
time.
making sure.
how mature or how
I'm about to let them know what you're doing here.
that's what I mean with the maturity labels. Are
Okay.
you now going to increase the bandwidth?
Maturity labels, and I don't totally understand it. I don't know if anyone can speak to that.
I can explain that, it's mine. So
Ian, are you
if you
voting?
select work
Looks
on the
like you're
Yes,
stuck
I
at
am.
the
suppose you're a
fourth
freelance
vote there.
designer and you source your work
No
via
worries.
marketplace, you see their
Hey, Sandy, real quick, are you AJ and Smart Masterclass certified?
some kind of a
Yes,
system
pressure though. Take
Okay,
your
just
time.
making sure.
how mature or how
I'm about to let them know what you're doing here.
that's what I mean with the maturity labels. Are
Okay.
you now going to increase the bandwidth?
Maturity labels, and I don't totally understand it. I don't know if anyone can speak to that.
Oh, Ian crossed the line. Trump, you still have one vote left. Looks like you're
Yes,
stuck
I
at
am.
the fourth vote there.
No worries.
Hey, Sandy, real quick, are you AJ and Smart Masterclass certified?
Yes, pressure though. Take
Okay,
your
just
time.
making sure. I'm about to let them know what you're doing here.
Are you
Okay.
now going to increase the bandwidth? Hey guys, do we realize that we're on a big monitor in San Francisco with the Mural headquarters?
Ian crossed the line. That's crazy. Didn't expect that.
So let's wave to San Francisco.
Ooh.
Hey, Sandy, real quick, are you AJ and Smart
Trump,
Masterclass
are you still
certified?
voting? You still have one vote left.
Okay, just
Or
making
is
Who?
it?
I'm about to let them know what you're doing here.
Everybody has voted. Are you now going to increase the bandwidth?
So you voted?
Hey guys, do we realize that we're on a big
Okay.
monitor in San
Not
Francisco
showing
with
the
the
same on
Mural
my side.
headquarters?
But I'm gonna end the voting if everyone is good. Give me a well, 2 thumbs up.
So let's wave to San Francisco.
Thumbs up.
Okay, great.
Hey, Sandy, real quick, are you AJ and Smart
And
Masterclass?
Trump, are you still voting? You still have one vote left. Or
Who?
is it?
I'm about to let them know what you're doing here.
Great.
Everybody has
Looks
voted.
like we have a pretty good result
So you voted?
here.
Hey
So
guys,
let's
do we
see.
realize that we're on a big
Oh, that's
monitor in San
not
Francisco
pretty
with
big.
the Mural headquarters?
Can't really see what it
I'm
says
gonna
there.
end the voting if everyone is good.
Gonna
Give
make
me
a
a
copy. So looks
well,
like the
2
top
thumbs up.
voted
So let's
long-term
wave to San
goal for
Francisco.
us
Thumbs up.
is
Okay.
in
Great.
2 years of time when any clients wanting any design service will think of us before even contacting any designers. Great,
Great.
awesome.
Everybody has
Looks
voted.
like we have a pretty good result
So you voted?
here.
Hey
So
guys,
let's
do you
see.
realize that we're on a big
That
monitor
we
in San
can move
Francisco
like
in the world headquarters?
so there's a bow there. Is that there? That's kind of funny.
So
And
So
now
if
let's move on to
Thumbs
this
up.
to the sprint questions. So for this exercise, we want to be um, think of kind of like the opposite of the long-term goal. So if
everybody voting.
things doesn't go well, how can we still
Do you
achieve that goal
realize
in a
that we're
way?
on a big monitor in San Francisco?
So I'll give everyone 5 minutes, and we can do the sprint questions that way. Is
Thumbs up.
everyone clear on the exercise, or should I explain more?
for this exercise, we want to
Can you maybe re-explain it to me, please?
So yes, so kind of like the opposite of the what we are doing here is we try to answer the questions like can we, and by doing that we are thinking like if there is obstacles or something, and how like can we actually pass that obstacle and still achieve the goal in a way. So think of like it's kind of like the opposite of the long-term goal. You know, like in on long-term goal, we think of everything works
Can you
perfectly,
maybe
and in
re-explain
sprint
it to me,
questions,
please?
then we think of the opposite. If things doesn't work well, can we do something about it? Doing here is we try to answer the
Okay.
questions like is that clear?
So, is it let's say on purpose negative thinking? So is it putting on my wrong thinking hat here?
Yeah, in a way, yes.
Okay.
So think of like it's kind of like the opposite of the long-term goal. You know, like in on long-term goal, we think of everything
I see some
works
Can
already
you
perfectly.
maybe
Stop writing.
re-explain it to me, please?
And we think of the opposite. If things doesn't work well, can we do something about it?
go on the chat and see if there's anything I
Okay.
need to answer.
Is that clear?
So, is it let's say on purpose negative thinking? So is it putting on my wrong thinking hat here?
Yeah, in a way, yes.
Okay.
So think of like it's kind of like the
I'm starting
opposite
a
of the
timer for
long-term
five
goal. You know, like
minutes.
in on long-term goal, we think of
I
everything
see some
works
Can
already.
you
perfectly.
maybe
Stop writing.
re-explain it to me, please?
And we think of the opposite. If things doesn't work well, can we do something about it?
Go on the chat and see if there's anything
Okay.
I need to answer.
Is that clear?
So, is it let's say on purpose negative thinking? So is it putting on my wrong thinking hat here?
Yeah, in a way, yes.
Okay.
So think of like it's kind of like the
I'm starting a
opposite of the
timer for
long-term
five
goal. You know, like
minutes.
in on long-term goal, we think of
I
everything
see some
works
Can you
already.
perfectly.
maybe
Stop writing.
re-explain it to me, please?
And we think of the opposite. If things doesn't work well, can we do something about it?
Go on the chat and see if there's anything
Okay.
I need to answer.
Is that clear?
So, is it let's say on purpose negative thinking? So is it putting on my wrong thinking hat here?
Yeah, in a way, yes.
Okay.
So think of like it's kind of like the
I'm
opposite
starting a
of the
timer for
long-term
five
goal. You know,
minutes.
like in on long-term goal, we think of
I
everything
see some
works
Can
already.
you
perfectly.
maybe
Stop writing.
re-explain it to me, please?
And we think of the opposite. If things doesn't work well, can we do something about it?
Go on the chat and see if there's anything
Okay.
I need to answer.
Is that clear?
So, is it let's say on purpose negative thinking? So is it putting on my wrong thinking hat here?
Yeah, in a way, yes.
Okay.
So think of like it's kind of like the opposite of the long-term goal. You know, like in on long-term goal, we think of
I
everything
see some
works
Can you
already.
perfectly.
maybe
Stop writing.
re-explain it to me, please?
And we think of the opposite. If things doesn't work well, can we do something about it?
Go on the chat and see if there's anything
Okay.
I need to answer.
Is that clear?
So, is it
Oh,
let's say on
that's
purpose
awesome. Looks
negative
like we have a
thinking?
lot of
So is
can
it
we's
putting on
here
my
for a
wrong
small
thinking hat here?
design sprint team.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's say on
that's
purpose
awesome. Looks
negative
like we have a
thinking.
lot of
So is
can
it
we's
putting on
here for a
wrong
small
thinking hat here?
design sprint team.
Okay.
That's awesome. Looks like we have a lot of can we's here for a small design sprint team. That's awesome. Looks like we have a lot of can we's here for a small design sprint team. So running out of space. You have about 50 seconds left. I never expect so many Halmai V's for a team of 5 here.
We're overachievers.
Yeah.
We're committed, as we said.
Exactly. Great
We're
job.
in it to win it.
Awesome team.
I like that attitude.
16 seconds left. Is anybody still writing? It looks like everyone is done. Alright. I mean, we
We're
don't need to wait for
overachievers.
the timer, so we can move on.
We're committed, as we said.
Let's see. So great
We're
job.
in it to win it.
Thumbs up. Let's see how many sticks we have here.
I like that attitude. Is there a need to categorize them first? Because maybe some are the same or similar, I don't know, but
Looks like everyone is done.
or is it just a blunt voting on whatever is put on the table?
I mean, do you
Yeah,
see a
not
lot
that
of
many.
similarities here? So we can move on.
We're committed, as we said.
Let's see. So
Sorry?
do you
We're in it
see
to
a
win
lot
it.
of similarities here? Let's see how many sticks.
No, I haven't had the time to read them all, but I see so many. I can almost imagine that there are duplicates. But I'm just asking how to deal with the situation. Some are the same or similar. I don't know. But
I would actually prefer to
or is
give
it
a little
just
bit more votes so we
a
kind
blunt
of create
voting
like a
on
heat map
whatever is put on
instead.
the table?
Do you
Yeah,
see a
not
lot
that
of
many.
similarities?
You can also do
Sometimes
some
I found
infinity
that like
diagramming, couldn't you?
As we said.
sorry.
You could also do some infinity diagramming,
Sorry?
like basically have the team kind of organize the notes based on similarity, and then that can provide a framework for the
No, I
voting
haven't had
that's
the
going to
time
take
to read
place
them all, but
afterwards.
I see so many. I can almost imagine that there are duplicates. But I'm just asking how to deal with the situation. Some are the same or similar. I don't know. But
Sure, let's do that. Sorry,
or
my
is it
audio is
just
getting really weird.
a
I'm like
blunt
hearing
voting on whatever is
triple
put on the
voices
table?
at the background.
Yeah,
So,
not
You can also do some
sometimes I found
infinity
that like
diagramming, couldn't you?
well then let's do that.
You could also do some infinity diagramming,
Sorry?
like
So if
basically
you
have the
see
team kind
any
of organize
similarities
the
stuff, then
notes
we
based
can
on
put them in a
similarity,
group. So
and then
I
that
haven't
can
really read
provide
them
a
yet. So,
framework
but for
for the
example,
voting
if
that's going
these
to take
two
place
are
all,
kind of
afterwards.
but
similar, then
I
you
see
can put
so
it on the
many. I
side,
can almost
and
imagine
then you
that there are
can
duplicates. But
hit
I'm just asking
Control
how to deal
Option
with
for
the
the Mac. I
situation.
don't
Some
know
are
the
the same or
window
similar. I don't know. But
shortcut, but you can create like a headline there.
blunt voting on whatever is
Triple
put on the
voices,
table.
and you can
Yeah, not
You can also do some
categorize that
infinity
that way.
diagramming, couldn't
Is
you?
that clear? Well, then let's do that.
You could also do some
Yes,
infinity
it's clear.
diagramming, like
So if
basically
you
have the
see
team kind
any
of organize
similarities
the
stuff, then
notes
we
based
can
on
put them in a
similarity,
group. So
and then
I
that
haven't
can
really read them
provide a
yet. So,
framework
but
for
for
the
example,
voting
if
that's going to
these
take
two
place
are
afterwards.
kind of similar, then you can put it on the side,
Imagine
and then
that
you
there are
can
duplicates.
hit
But I'm just asking
Control
how to deal
Option
with
for
the
the Mac. I
situation.
don't know
Some are
the
the same or
window
similar. I don't know. But
shortcut, but you can create like a headline there.
blunt voting on whatever is
Triple
put on the
voices,
table.
and you can
Yeah, not
You can also do some
categorize that
infinity
that way.
diagramming, couldn't
Is
you?
that clear? Well, then let's do that.
You could also do some
Yes,
infinity
it's clear.
diagramming, like
So if
basically
you
have the
see
team kind
any
of organize
similarity
the
stuff, then
notes
we
based
can
on
put them in a
similarity,
group. So
and then
I
that
haven't
can
really read
provide
them
a
yet. So,
framework
but
for
for
the
example,
voting
if
that's going to
these
take
two
place
are kind of
afterwards.
similar, then you can put it on the side, and then you can hit Control Option for the Mac. I don't know the window shortcut, but you can create like a headline there. Triple voices, and you can
You can also do some
categorize that
infinity
that way.
diagrams, couldn't
Is
you?
that clear? Well, then let's do that.
You could also do some
Yes,
infinity
it's clear.
diagramming, like
So if
basically
you
have the
see
team kind
any
of organize
similarity
the
stuff, then
notes
we
based
can
on
put them in a
similarity,
group. So
and then
I
that
haven't
can
really read
provide
them
a
yet. So,
framework
but for
for the
example,
voting
if
that's going to
these
take
two
place
are kind of
afterwards.
similar, then you can put it on the side, and then you can hit Control Option for the Mac. I don't know the window
feel like we need a header like Am I allowed to talk, or are we supposed to be doing this independently?
No, we can talk. It's okay.
I feel like we need a header that's like process or something. But then that word,
Process.
like some way to explain these cards that center around the client knowing what they need and getting what they need, and the system to get there. Be doing this independently.
No, we can talk.
Mm.
It's okay.
I feel like we need a header that's like guidance. Yeah, maybe guidance is better. But then that word guidance. Good word, Ian. Thanks. Like some way to explain
You mean
these
all this
cards that
around
center
here, right?
around
Okay.
the client knowing what they need and getting what they need, and the system to get there. Be doing this independently.
No, we can talk.
Mm.
It's okay.
I feel like we need a header that's like guidance. Yeah, maybe guidance is better.
Robin, are you
that
there?
word guidance. Good word, Ian. Thanks. Like some way to explain
I am indeed here.
these cards that
If I'm not
center around
answering them, could you kind of help out, because my audio is really
the client
annoying right now.
knowing
I
what they
can't really
need
listen
and
to
getting what they need,
like
and the
triple
system
audios at the same time.
to get
So.
there. Be doing this independently.
Sure. What would you like me to do?
No, it's just like
I feel like we need a
if I'm
header
not
that's like
answering when
guidance.
the
Yeah,
team have questions or something,
Robin,
if you kind of just kind of
good word, Ian.
co-facilitate
Like some
this
way to
section would be great.
explain
I'll be your right hand man. No problem.
Thank you.
these cards that
If I'm not
center around
answering them, could you kind of help out, because my audio is really
the client
annoying right now.
knowing
I
what they
can't really
need
listen
and
to
getting what they need,
like
and the
triple
system
audios at the same time.
to get
So.
there. Be doing this independently.
Sure. What would you like me to do?
No, it's just like
I feel like we need a
if I'm
header
not
that's like
answering when.
guidance.
So all this belongs
something,
to the whole
you
group
kinda
on
just
top,
kinda,
right? If I'm understanding this correctly. Facilitate
like some
this
way to
section would be great.
explain.
I'll be your right hand man. No problem.
That's how I'm understanding it.
If I'm not answering
Me too.
could you kind of help out, because my audio is really
The client
annoying. So
knowing
I'm
what
just
they
going
need
to
and getting what they need,
like
and the
still moving
system
things around.
Sure. What would you like me to do?
Go ahead, Ian.
It's just like if I'm not answering when. So all this don't fight there. Belongs to the whole group on top, right? If I'm understanding this correctly. Facilitate this section. Are you done?
Yes.
I'll be your right hand man. No
Okay.
problem.
That's how I'm understanding it.
So this is
Me
one
too.
group. Okay. Cool. And this is the second group. Interesting header there, humans. Still moving things around.
Sure. What would you like me to
And
do?
Go ahead, Ian.
diversity. Security. Don't fight there. Set penetration. Are you done?
Yes.
I'll be your right hand man. No
Okay.
problem.
That's how I'm understanding it.
So this is
Me
one
too.
group. Are you
Can
guys
I
are you
move
guys
one?
ready to vote? Or do you guys want to kind of read through them first so we get a better understanding? How do you guys feel?
Sure. What would you like me to do?
Go ahead, Ian.
Diversity.
I'm good for both.
Are we good? Are we gonna vote on the headlines?
No, I would prefer to vote on the card itself.
Okay.
I'll be your right hand man. No problem.
That's how I'm understanding it.
Me
Do
too.
you guys want a few minutes to just read through them
Can I
first?
move one?
Ready to vote?
Yeah, give us a couple minutes.
Okay. Kind of read through them first so we get a better understanding. How do you guys feel?
Sure. What would you like me to do?
Go ahead, Ian.
I'm good for both.
Are we good? Are we gonna vote on the headlines?
No, I would prefer to vote on the card itself.
Okay.
I'll be your right hand man. No problem.
That's how I'm understanding it.
Me too.
Do you guys want a few minutes to just read through them
Can I
first?
move one?
Ready to vote?
Yeah, give us a couple minutes.
Okay. Kind of read through them first so we get a better understanding. Oops. How do you guys feel? I think I
Go
just
ahead,
messed up
Ian.
there.
I'm good for both.
Are we good? Are we gonna vote on the headlines?
Someone just stole my card. No, I would prefer to vote on the card itself.
Okay.
Neil should have like a
Yeah, give us a couple minutes.
sticky note card wars game marathon.
That would be fun, actually.
I'm good for both.
I'm visiting the manufacturer of the Post-its next week, so maybe I can bring a bunch for digital processing.
Okay.
Neil should have like a
Yeah, give us a couple minutes.
sticky note card wars game marathon.
That would be fun, actually.
Drone, is that 3M or is that another manufacturer?
I'm going to 3M, the manufacturer
okay.
of the Post-its next week, so maybe
You could do
bring
the
a bunch
automated
for,
mural kind of
digital
scan that you
processing.
can do, where you can take a picture of those Post-its and show how they digitally can be rendered.
I worked with that team 2 years ago on doing some experiments before actually Mural came with that solution. It was an interesting experience the first time. The nice thing is if you sketch on Post-its, then it really works so well. Also the import. I'm going to 3M, the manufacturer of the Post-its next week, so maybe
You could do the automated mural kind of scan that you can
ask
do. You
him
can take a
a
picture
question
of
for
those Post-its
clarification.
and show how they digitally can be rendered.
Yeah, go ahead.
What do we mean with the competition if we talk about this challenge? Let's say other solutions, other means, other service providers. What do we have to think about?
Other solutions.
The nice thing is
Okay. Or maybe copycat.
really works so well. Also the import.
Can you
So
post
it could
the
also
chart?
be a book about the design brief.
Exactly.
You could
That
do
could be a
the
competition.
automated mural
Yeah,
kind of
okay.
scan that you can do. You can
So
show how
alternatives in
they
general.
show how they digitally
Indeed.
can be rendered.
Yeah, go ahead.
What do we mean with the competition if we talk about this challenge? Let's say
There's a
other
lot of good
solutions,
stuff here.
other means, other service providers. What do we have to think about?
Other solutions.
Okay.
Or maybe copycat.
I'm ready to vote. So it could
Yeah.
also be a book about the design brief.
Tell me no.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm good to vote as well.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, let's
So
do this.
alternatives in general.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Make a voting section.
What do we
Egg.
mean with the competition if we talk about this challenge? Let's say
There's a lot of good stuff here.
other means, other service providers. What do we have to think about?
Other
Robert,
solutions.
would you think 10
Okay.
votes
Or maybe copycat.
is sufficient?
I'm ready to vote. So it could
Yeah.
also be a book about the design brief.
Tell me no.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
good to
10
vote
votes
as
would do
well.
it just fine.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, let's do
So
this.
alternatives in general.
Indeed.
Begin voting. Started.
What do we
Egg.
mean with the competition if we talk about this challenge? Let's say
There's a lot of good stuff here.
other means, other service providers. What do we have to think about?
Robert, would you think 10
Okay.
votes
Or maybe copycat.
is sufficient?
I'm ready to vote. So it could
Yeah.
also be a book about the design brief.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm
I
good
think
to
10
vote
votes
as
would do
well.
it just fine.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, let's do
So
this.
alternatives in general.
Indeed.
Begin voting. Started.
What do we
Egg.
mean with the competition if we talk about this challenge? Let's say
There's a lot of good stuff here.
other means, other service providers. What do we have to think about?
Robert, would you think 10
Okay.
votes
Or maybe copycat.
is sufficient?
I'm ready to vote. So it could
Yeah.
also be a book about the design brief.
Yeah, I'm
I think
good to
10
vote
votes
as
would do
well.
it just fine.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, let's do this.
Alternatives in general.
Indeed.
Begin voting. Started.
What do we
Egg.
mean with the competition if we talk about this challenge? Let's say
There's a lot of good stuff here.
other means, other service providers. What do we have to think about?
Robert, would you think 10 votes
Or maybe copycat.
is sufficient?
I'm ready to vote. So it could
Yeah.
also be a book about the design brief.
Yeah, I'm
I
good
think
to
10
vote
votes
as
would do
well.
it just fine.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, let's do this.
Alternatives in general.
It's kind of odd because voting should be anonymous, but then everyone on YouTube knows what I'm voting right now.
There's a lot of good stuff here.
No, not that one.
Oh, I see what you're really thinking now, Sandy.
But it's with 15 seconds delay, so
Say one
nothing
thing,
to
do
worry
another,
about.
sure. I think 10 votes would do it just fine.
It's kind of odd because voting should be anonymous, but then everyone on YouTube knows what I'm voting right now.
No, not that one.
Oh, I see what you're really thinking now, Sandy.
But it's with 15 seconds delay, so
say one
nothing
thing,
to
do
worry
another.
about.
Sure.
Kind of odd because voting should be anonymous, but then everyone on YouTube knows what I am voting right now.
No, not that one.
Oh, I see what you're really
Someone
thinking
on
now, Sandy.
YouTube
But it's with
saying
15 seconds delay,
picking
so
up like a
nothing to
1 minute
another,
echo from
sure.
the monitor. I'm not sure how to fix that actually. Kind of odd because voting should be anonymous, but then everyone. Yeah, I'm using OBS for live streaming.
No, not that one.
Oh, I see what you're
In case
really
you guys
thinking
don't know
now,
what I'm
Sandy.
talking about, I'm just
15
replying to
seconds
some of the
delay,
questions
so
on the
nothing
chat.
to
1 minute
another,
echo
sure.
from the monitor. And I just see that everyone voted. Robert, I assume that you're not voting, right? Because you still have 10 votes left, or you just vote extremely slow. Yeah, I'm using OBS.
I am extremely slow, and I'm not worthy of voting with this fine group of a fine group of professionals. So I'm going to abstain from putting my, broken thoughts anywhere near this mural. So you go right ahead.
Okay. And I'm gonna end the voting section here. And I just let's see. So we have 3 top screen questions that have equal votes there, which is great because we need 3.
I am extremely slow,
So the first one
and
is,
I'm not
can we
worthy of
address
voting with this
clients
fine group of
who don't know
a fine
about
group of
design
professionals.
enough
So
to know
I'm going to abstain from putting
they
my,
need it?
broken
The
thoughts
second
anywhere
one is,
near this mural.
second one
So you
is
go right
how
ahead.
can do something better than what today is normal business practice. Let's see. Designers helping his clients with DB. Design brief. Which is great because we need 3. And the third one is, can we have the
I
clients
am
to
extremely
believe we
slow,
know better
and
than
I'm not
them?
worthy of voting with this fine group of professionals. So
Someone could
I'm
help
going to abstain
also
from
find
putting
those
my,
ones and
broken
just put a
thoughts
border
anywhere near
around
this
it so we
mural.
know which
So
one
you go right
are
ahead.
voted. Do something better than what today is normal business practice. Let's see. Designers helping his clients with DB. Design brief. Still missing one, right? Oh, and the third one is, can we have the
I
clients
am
to believe
extremely
we
slow,
know better
and
than
I'm
them?
not worthy of voting with this fine group of professionals.
We
So
got all right.
I'm going to abstain from putting my, broken thoughts anywhere near this
So
mural.
now,
So you go right ahead.
we're good. Well, we're actually moving really fast, faster than I expected.
It's an interesting result. If you look at the top 3, it talks about the ignorant client, and it knows about the client that knows better than everybody else. So in the top 3, we have both dimensions as a challenge.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
If you look at the top votes, there's something that is covering the client who doesn't know anything, so very illiterate, unaware. And there is how to convince clients that know it all and know better, and we cannot convince. So it's interesting to have that the dilemma, let's say, as a balance in the top vote. So in the top 3, we have both dimensions as a challenge.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
If you look at the top votes, there's something that is covering the client who doesn't know anything, so very illiterate, unaware. And there is how to convince clients that know it all and know better, and we cannot convince. So it's interesting to have that the dilemma, let's say, as a balance in the top vote. So in the top 3, we have both dimensions as a challenge.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
If you look at the top votes, there's something that is covering the client who doesn't know anything, so very illiterate, unaware. And there is how to convince clients that know it all and know better, and we cannot convince. So it's interesting to have that the dilemma, let's say, as a balance in the top vote. So in the top 3, we have both dimensions as a challenge.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
if you look at the top votes, there's something that is covering the client who doesn't know anything, so very illiterate, unaware.
Okay.
And there
So
is
now that we are
half of the
organized there,
clients that know it all and know
then
better,
we can
and we
move
cannot
on
convince.
making a
So
map.
it's interesting to have that
So in
dilemma,
this
let's say, the
exercise,
balancing
we
the top
think
vote and
about
the top
how our actors.
negatives
So
challenge.
I think according to our how might we here, how might we
If you
help
look
the
at the top
designer to
votes,
ensure
there's
quality
something that
communication between
is
designer and
covering the
client in
client who
producing a
doesn't know anything,
successful,
so very
trustworthy
illiterate,
design brief?
unaware.
Okay.
And
And I'm
there
going to
is
repeat the
half of the
sprint questions
clients
and the
that know it
long-term
all
goal here
and
as
know
well.
better.
So the sprint questions, the first one is, can we have the clients to believe we know better than them? The second one is, how can we do something better than what today is a normal business practice? So designers helping his clients with design brief. The third sprint question is, can we address clients who don't know about design enough to know what they need? And our long-term goal is in 2 years of time, when any clients wanting any design service, they will think of us before even contacting any designers. So based on those items that we just came up with, now we can create a map together. And the way that we do it here remotely is that we will just pick one row. I believe that I have enough. Yeah, so I have 6 rows here, so we only have 5 members. So I guess one will be empty there. So everyone just pick your role and then write down the actor. So who, it can be the client or the designer. So based on depends on how you interpret it, and then what the goal, like what do they actually want to achieve at the end. And then I also have some title on top to some titles on top to kind of help you to guide through the steps. So think about what steps that the actor needs to go through in order to go to the end there to achieve the goal. So it doesn't necessarily to have to fit in the title, like to know and learn and use, but it's just act as a guideline for you to kind of easier to think of the steps that way. But it doesn't have, you don't have to stick with those in a way. So yeah, is that clear for everyone?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. And after that, then we will yeah, we will kind of move them together and see and do a voting at the end. And since we are almost to an hour, so how about we can meet back here at, I don't know what the time zones, but for me now it's 8:50 here. So
Yep.
let's just do this on
Yes.
your own time, own pace, and then we can meet back around 9, my time 9:10.
20 minutes.
Yeah, 20 minutes from now.
And Sandy, do you want to kind of troubleshoot the audio problems that are going through YouTube? Somebody suggested that that you only have audio coming out of your speakers in your headphones rather than on your laptop there. They're saying that there's some audio feedback, but
Yep.
Okay, I can
Yes.
try. If anyone knows a solution, that would be great, because I'm really new to live streaming.
Hey,
20 minutes.
hey, Sandy.
and
I've
Sandy,
used
do you want to
OBS
kind of troubleshoot
before,
the audio problems that are
and
going through YouTube?
I think
Somebody
Robert's
suggested
suggestion might
that
work
you
if you
only
want to
have
test that.
audio coming out of your
Because
speakers
if
in
you
your
have multiple
headphones
sources of
rather than
audio,
on your
it
laptop
might
there.
help
They're
to
saying that
clear it up if you
there's
have it
some
just
audio
going through your
feedback, but
headphones.
Yep.
Does
I
that make
can
sense?
try. I actually have trouble hearing you great, because live streaming.
Oh dear. Hey
Well,
Sandy,
I've used
I've
OBS
messaged it
before.
before,
yeah, you can chat it in there
and
and she can probably get it
I
that way.
think Robert's suggestion might
But
work if you
essentially,
want to
it's
test
just
that.
it's using your headphones as the
Because if you
audio
have
is the
multiple
only
sources of
audio
audio, it
output
might
for you
help to
rather than
clear it
anything
up if you
that's
have it just
on
going
your
through your
computer.
headphones.
And there's only one microphone that you're using
Does
as
that
well,
make
because I think what's
sense?
happening is that they're with OBS they may be using two different input sources and you're getting like kind of dual feedback in that regard.
Okay.
Oh dear. Hey Sandy.
So while there's, you have 20 minutes, I'd suggest just playing with the audio settings. You're not going to disconnect from the call.
But
And then you could, I think if you eliminate the echo on your side, you could probably eliminate the echo that other people are experiencing by listening to it for you, rather than anything that's on your computer. And there's only one microphone that you're using as well. Because I think what's happening is that they're, with OBS, they may be using two different input sources, and you're getting like, maybe before you start, you can make me a co-host so that it, just in case you do happen to drop, that it won't drop the call completely. Playing with the audio settings, you're not going to disconnect from the call. And then you could, I think if you eliminate the echo on your side, you could probably eliminate the echo that other people are experiencing by listening to it for you, rather than anything that's on your computer. And there's only one microphone. Okay, go at it. Because I think what's happening is that they're, with OBS, they may be using two different input sources, and you're getting like, maybe before you start, you can make me a co-host so that it, just in case you do happen to drop, that it won't drop the call completely. Playing with the audio settings, you're not going to disconnect from the call. And then you could, I think if you eliminate the echo on your side, you could probably eliminate the echo that other people are experiencing by listening to it for you. Sweet. Okay, go at it. I think what's happening is that with OBS, they may be using two different input sources, and you're getting like, maybe before you start, you can make me a co-host so that it, just in case you do happen to drop, that it won't drop the call completely. Playing with the audio settings, you're not going to disconnect from the call. And then you could, I think if you eliminate the echo on your side, you could probably eliminate the echo that other people are experiencing by listening to it for you. Sweet. Okay, go at it. I think what's happening is that with OBS, they may be using two different input sources.
How does this sound now? How does it sound to you now? Okay, that's not working. Does it work now? I think I'm not catching the Zoom audio. Oh my god, that's crazy. Hello? I don't know if... Okay. I think I just screw everything up. Um, hmm. Sorry guys. audio. Hello? Do you guys hear me? I don't know what's going on, but I'm hearing you guys like uh kind of like a robot sound. I don't know what I did wrong there. Yeah. I don't know what you guys are saying, but it's getting really, really weird for me. But it seems like you guys are hearing me okay. Um, what about now? Mm. Okay, I don't know what I do anymore. Uh, I am going to. Thing. Um, I don't know if you guys still hear me. I have no idea what you're saying, but um, I don't know how to fix this now. How about now? I can hear sound, but it's like roboting, and I have no idea what you guys are saying. It's like Hello? Kind of like a robot sound. Hello? I'm going to disconnect my mic and see what's happening. Hello? It's the same. Can someone talk something? Hello? I wonder how the YouTube people are hearing us, but I'm like totally hearing like just a robot sound. Oh, hello? I can you say something? No. I can hear you guys, but you guys sound like a robot now. I don't know why. No, doesn't work for me. Oh my god, I hear you guys now. If you guys hear me. Do you guys hear me at all? I can hear you guys now. I'm back! Oh my god, I don't know what I did, but I'm using like another headphone now. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what I, yeah, I have no idea. But seems to work now, so whatever. And I'm just back on time. Well, I need to catch up what. Sorry? Oh. It's not me, right? Yeah. Should we, I guess we should wait for him to come back, or. So jealous. Germany is known for like the super slow internet. Okay. Sure, we are a little bit short here because I didn't really had the chance to write down my path, but that's okay. No, that's fine. I don't think I can do it fast anyway. That's fine. I think we have enough here. So who is number one here? The first flow. Hello. Yay! The whole team is back. Oh, I just realized that my camera is off. Hi. How does it sound though? Is it better or worse? Okay, okay. Because this ones are like 90 euro there. This one is like, I bought it in Canada, which is like 10 Canadian dollars, so. Yeah. Because of the cat. The rubber, right? Like this thing here, they like to chew on. Exactly. All right, so who wrote down the number one flow there? Okay. Could you present that? Thank you. Does anyone have any questions? Right. I said thank you. You can't read? Yeah, so does anyone have any question for Ian? Was that clear? Great. And let's go to the second floor there. Okay. Okay. Everyone is having a great, clear explanation, no questions. Floor number 3. Okay, please go ahead. What did you write there? This step is sponsored by Miro. Ah, smart. Great. So last but not least, and floor number 4. Yeah. Oh, we are losing him again. Uh-oh. I don't know if he can hear us actually. Let me just communicate here. Oh, uh-oh, okay. So then my notes on Miro won't work. Oh, was he speaking? He can hear us, but we can't hear you. Now I see him back on Miro. That's him, by the way, for the internet. Hmm. Hey, I have an idea. He can put his appendix. Half. Yes. questions? Okay, if nobody have any extra comments, then we can color code the cards. So what we are doing here is we look for similar cards, and for example, just an example, so let's say if those two cards are talking about similar stuff, we can put them in the same color that way. And we will just do it for all the cards in step 1 to step 9. Is that clear? Great. Okay, go ahead. Just checking. So my understanding is that Christina and Jerome, you guys have a hard stop in 30 minutes. Is that correct? Okay, so you're good to, okay. So Christina, but you need to go, right? Okay, we'll see how far we get to. So my plan is at least we can finish the map today. That will bring us to a really good place. Okay. Or you just move your mouse cursor around the sticky, then we know. Yeah. That's the power of mural. Mm. Okay.
Oh, we can hear the birds. Yes, exactly. Is there what? You're challenging my live stream skills, yeah? Or someone can sing. I'm not seeing a lot of similarities here actually. Yeah, it's not so usual. We don't need to yeah, we don't need okay, sure. I am a little bit confused. Are you pointing to the mirror because I'm not seeing your cursor? Are you yeah? Are you hiding there? Yeah. Mm. And you're saying that we do it as a team together, or Yeah, I think so actually. Mhm. And do we need to vote on the actor as well? Okay. But there is like the fourth one have a different actor than the rest, so okay. Mm, okay. And 10 votes sounds good or great? Awesome. Starting now. Then you can sing. Oh yeah, that's true. Isn't it? Time to Natasha. You mean you voted already, Ian? Okay. Okay. Done? I'm not seeing that. Oh, okay. Okay, okay, okay. Ah, you said one, not done. Great. Anyone want to change their mind? Well, you're not allowed to anymore. I'm ending the voting section. So, let's see what we got here. Oh, do we see a common path here? So what I'm seeing here. So what I see is like, what comes very obvious is like on step 4. The first, the card on the first row get a lot of votes there. What else? Let me just put an outline on those, then we kind of get a feel of what it got. Hmm? Yeah. Hmm. You can't stand the spelling. Yeah. Yeah, so we bring up the original how might we that we actually generated before the meeting. And then I'm going to use your trick. Yeah, so, well, not so big, but. How about black? All right, so what we are going to do now is use your mouse cursor, kind of just move to where you think this how might we fit on the map. And then I'll see where the majority of the mouse cursors are, then I'm going to move them how might we to that direction. I'm not seeing Yin's. No, and I'm not seeing Christina's. Okay. Now I see Ian, Jerome, and Natasha. Still missing Christina's. Okay. What? No, I see your mouse cursor. Okay, now you're on the map. I'm here. Okay. So what I'm seeing here, Chum, are you? Where are you? Are you over there? Okay. And Yin. Okay, a lot of action there. So looks like this. You're just moving the sticky notes over. But I see your. Yeah. Well, I see your mouse cursor, so it's good. So what that means is this area is going to be our main target. What I would like to do is actually move the steps a little bit closer to each other so the circle captures a little bit more. So we have a better idea of where the target should be. So right around there. Is that cool? That's awesome. We already finished the mapping exercise. Normally we may have more than how my we's. That's why there is this supporting target thing on top. But since we only have one, that we actually work together to come up with that particular one, so we don't need this supporting target anymore, which is actually not a bad thing. Then we are not confused with too many things to be that we need to consider. So Mm. Mm. Yeah. Yes, I agree with that. I think Ian is lost. Oh, yeah. Yay. Oh. Well, actually, the original call is scheduled until, so originally we still have 1 hour, but I think now should be a good place to stop also. So also Christina has a hard stop now, so I think it's okay when we pause and then take the lightning demo as an offline exercise and then continue tomorrow from there. How does that? Okay. Mm. Yeah. Robert, can you actually talk about a little bit more about the supporting target? Because I know that last time, in the last sprint when we did this exercise, and we also had like a target and then two supporting targets actually. and then people got a little bit confused of what the supporting targets should be and how they should use that in terms of generating their solutions. Yes. Okay, great. So if there's no additional comments, then we can take the lightning demo as an offline homework. So tomorrow when we come back, I hope that this section will get filled out. So basically, you're going to look for examples examples. So it can be either inside the industry or outside the industry, and just kind of think of how it can solve our problem, and then we can bring just copy the link on here and then put some sticky notes around to explain your ideas, and then we can have a presentation on that tomorrow. Is that cool? Clear? I'm on the wrong window, so I don't see you guys. Okay, great. Thank you. I don't mind doing it again. How does everyone think about it? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Talk to you later. Bye.